What's up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's Love and Marriage DC Season 2 Reunion Part 3 recap. Let's get right into it. So, we pick up where we left off last week with Joy and Sherelle and Black discussing whether or not Sherelle was a side chick. Joy stands on the fact that at the end of her best friend's relationship with Black, that there was overlap with Sherelle. Sherelle was like, I'm not a side chick. I need for y'all to stop saying that. That's not true. And Black says that there was nothing going on. He did not cheat on the friend, and that he did compliment Sherelle on, her weight loss and everything like that, and that they did some business together, but they never crossed the line or anything like that. And so Carlos presses the issue like, well, if you were still in a relationship with Joy's best friend, why were you complimenting Sherelle on her weight loss and saying that she looked good and, all of this type of stuff? So Black then admits that he shouldn't have been having those types of conversations with Sherelle. But I didn't like the way Carlos was over talking Sherelle, not letting her get her piece, off, because they didn't have the opportunity for real this season to really get in there and say their piece. And so they get to the reunion and she's not able to defend herself against what's being said about her. And I didn't really like the way Carlos kind of like talked over her for real. It was kind of like, okay, enough of that. I want to hear what Black and Joy have to say, not what you have to say, when she's the one that's being called a home wrecker. At the end of the day, I didn't really like that. Then Yusha and Winter get back activated with their stuff, and Yusha says that Winter is really good at reality TV, and then he makes a comment about let me get your broom, calling her a witch. And he was like, what? Because everybody was like, Yusha. And he was like, what? I had to get one off. Okay, I guess, or whatever. I'm shocked to hear that people actually want Yusha to come back next season. Like, why? Like, he barely talked. He just tall, like an oak tree. Like, other than that, what is he bringing? Y'all want to hear him be the male floor tree? Like, absolutely not. Please do not bring him back next season. I don't need it, don't want it. So then Carmen joins the group, and child, that lady came out there dressed like an angelic, sexy choir director / stripper madam. I don't know what was going on with this outfit. It had a choir robe sleeves, a slit. You had her booty meat on her chest. I don't know what was going on with this, but that was god awful. I don't know who made that for her, but that looked like something straight out of a Tyler Perry play. Oh, you remember that one Tyler Perry movie where he had the angels hanging from the ceiling at the wedding? That's what she looked like. It was a mess. It was god awful. Bless her heart. So Carmen says that Arena was putting stuff in Joy's head regarding her relationship with Clifton. I do think that Raina was doing the most. Like, you talk to her about it once, let it be that. It's not like Joy is some like young 21-year-old girl. This is a woman of a particular age that knows, you know what I'm saying? She understand what's going on, and if she's telling you she's fine with their friendship, then say your piece one time and leave it alone. But I feel like Arena kept on pushing the narrative or whatever because she needed a storyline, because other than that, what did Arena really have going on this season for real? Really nothing. And I also think it was to keep the focus off of her own marriage and relationship. So Carmen says that Arena has seen her and Clifton together, and it ain't never been nothing inappropriate or anything of that nature. Arena was like, I haven't seen anything. I'm not watching you. You're not watching her, but like, she said, you all on my Instagram checking for me and seeing what I'm doing, counting all the times I posted pictures or videos of me and Clifton, but you not watching me? Make it make sense. You're contradicting yourself. So then Arena was like, get a man. Has anybody seen Carmen, man? It was funny. It was funny. But Carmen insists that she got a man. And I don't see no reason for her to lie. She's not an ugly woman. She's very attractive. So it's not like she can't pull nobody. Like, let's not do that. So Carlos was like to Clifton, were you ever attracted to Carmen? Pay attention to what Clifton said. She's a beautiful woman. That ain't what he asked. He said, have you ever been attracted to her? Yeah, you were. You went out on a few dates with her on Ready to Love. You were attracted to this woman and probably still is. Okay. So Clifton says that the situation between Joy and Carmen is basically miscommunication between the two, and that they'll eventually work it out. Like, he's negating everything about how his wife feels about this situation. And what you mean we gonna work it out? They're not working anything out. Okay, they're simply not. And your wife doesn't feel comfortable with this friendship and this woman, then you need to let said woman go. There needs to no longer be a working relationship, a friend relationship, or anything. And the fact that she's still on your payroll is an issue. Carlos then shows unseen footage from one of Joy's confessionals saying that she's not happy in general with her situation, her marriage, and cries and says that she always wanted to be protected and wasn't at Deep Creek. And that the Carmen situation and the fact that he's still friends with her and business partners with her, and that bothers her. It hurts her. And she says that there isn't anything anyone can say that will make her feel better about that situation. She says, I love Clifton with all of my heart, but when it comes to Carmen, we will never be on the same page. Okay? So once again, you seeing this, you hearing it, whether this is your first time, which it was his first time finding out that she said that and seeing her be emotional. So at that point, it should have been, Carmen, we can't work together anymore. My wife feels some type of way. I respect you. You cool, but my marriage comes before anything else. Okay? That still was not the case, even after seeing that, hearing that, or whatever. And I'm not a big fan of Joy, but I'm on the side of right. And if your wife is not feeling this woman to this extent, you got to let her go. Because, like, why are you holding on to this relationship so tough? Oh, I know why. I know why. And I think everybody else knows why. So Joy was like, I want him to say, Carmen, what you did is up. And you could have said that to her and you didn't. So Carlos says to Clifton, are you able to tell Carmen what she did was wrong? He was like, I'm able to foster them in regards to getting their friendship back. What the kind of politically correct answer is that? That ain't what that man asked you. Like, he's keep on footing and beating around the bush because he don't want to let Carmen go. He don't want to let her go. Despite the fact that his wife is sitting up here visibly upset. He don't want to let this lady go. Okay? And for me, Joy, like, that should be everything that you need to know at this point. He says that he's never told Carmen what she did was wrong. So Carlos was like, well, can you tell her that now? He's like, I just did. No, you didn't. You didn't tell her specifically, hey, what you did was wrong and it hurt my wife's feelings. And so instead of admitting his wrongs, he decides to turn it around on Joy so he could be the victim, and was like, so let me just get this straight. You didn't feel protected by me in Deep Creek? And she was like, no. Now, mind you, everyone on the cast, except for Arena and Jamie, because y'all know I don't check for them, has said that intuitive lady or whatever did not just focus on Joy. She focused on Sherelle first when she came in the house. So it wasn't like she was just beating up on Joy. Okay. Clifton was like, I mean, but you kept entertaining the questions, and any other time when I tell you something, do you listen to me? And she was like, yeah, and it's not a blame, it's just a need. Like, I would have preferred for you to get me up out of there. So Carlos asks how their marriage is now. And they say that it's getting better at this point. It's getting better or whatever. It's not getting better. I can tell y'all that I've heard that they're living separately. They're not living in that lake house no more. I heard that house was just literally for the show. I also heard that literally after the reunion, guess who left and kicked it with Carmen? It wasn't Joy. It wasn't Arena. It wasn't Ashley. It wasn't Quick. It wasn't Winter. It wasn't Jamie. It wasn't Sherelle. It wasn't Black. Huh. Even after all that, he still kicked it with her after the reunion. And they still working together from what I know. And I heard that Joy is over there at Jamie and Arena house staying. Child. So in all them interviews and stuff y'all seen them doing here recently, that's cap. From what I've heard, that's cap. Things are not good in that relationship at all. At all. So, girl, I cannot. It's obvious that he likes Carmen. He likes Carmen more than a friend. He likes her. He like her. That's why he don't want to let her go. Yep. So I hope they do bring Carmen back for next season. Since Winter is not coming back, I don't think the Duncans are coming back either. I think that Carmen would be a great addition to the show because I want to see how this is going to play out, child, because the disrespect is real. So overall, I'm going to give the reunion an A. All 3 episodes were really good. This season was really good. I give the season alone, I give the season in general a A-. It was a really good season. I can't wait to see how they're going to revamp the show for season 3. Ashley is coming back next season. I think that the show needs her. Arena and Jamie, of course, are coming back. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting next season. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about Reunion Part 3. What y'all think about the tea that I just spilled, child. Let's talk about everything. Make sure that you guys thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And if you have not joined my Patreon, everything over there is raw, uncut, and ad free. So make sure you guys join my Patreon. The link is down below in the description box. Love you guys. Bye.